We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros, Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers. Oh, welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, SideScrollersPlus.com, especially today, man. We got a big goal today. Glad you're with us. Happy Friday. It is Finish Strong Friday, as we always do. Finish strong after a long week. Immediately to my right, dressed in orange, everybody put your hands together for America's sweethearts.
That's it, just one clap. I like orange. Anyway, hi guys, happy Friday. Hope you're all having a great day.
It's Blabs. There she is.
Hello.
Immediately to my left, I have rescued him from the hood. Not that you needed to be rescued by any means. It's your natural habitat.
Yeah, I'd take care of myself.
Yes, that's fine as you are. On his birthday today, ladies and gentlemen, it's Phoenix.
Yeah. What up, dogs? Listen, I am excited to be here, but more excited. Can we just talk for just 1 second? Literally just 1 second.
Yes.
About how much I dominated at Fast and Furious last
For the
night.
love of God. All right, listen. Before
back to back.
I think it's important that before we talk about your domination of Fast and Furious, we provide some context with Vera Dark. Hello, Vera. Great to see you. How are you?
Good.
Hi.
I love context.
Listen, it's important that when we talk about the domination that we saw last night from Phoenix while playing Fast and Furious Arcade, you need to understand.
Yeah.
Vera, what is the one thing that you love the most?
Video games.
So clearly, she would lose to me in Fast and Furious. That's for sure. Because there's only one thing that fuels you, like nitro in your car. Okay. And that is family.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Is there a specific game that you love more than any?
I was gonna say all of them, but that definitely doesn't apply when Anthems and Dustborns and Reluteds exist. So,
do you love anything as much?
No, I don't love anything.
No, you. This is true, Vera. This is true. Do you love anything as much as Phoenix loves Fast and Furious? Check this out last night from Push Start Play in Louisville, Texas.
Yeah.
With the oven mitts. Playing Fast and Furious Arcade.
These come off, I'm still going. I love it.
I wore those longer than was required. And still dominated, by the way, because there's Nas in my blood.
There it is. There it is.
If you like, you know how you look at, or not you, Vera, but just in general.
As much as Phoenix loves Fast and Furious. I don't know if it's possible.
I don't either. So look, Vera, people look at dogs and they look at them with such happiness, right? That's how Phoenix looks at Fast and Furious. And we saw that last night, as not only was his love portrayed on screen, but also his love was portrayed in skill.
Yeah.
As he dominated the game.
Tokyo Drift is the best Fast and Furious movie.
That is correct.
Ooh,
See?
wow.
Whew.
This is excellent.
It's just the best.
Wow.
So good.
Yes, it's been a big week playing arcade games, Vera. Exciting as we have our final day to our arcade marathon. I know a lot of people have been waiting until today to come out, which is very cool. It's the end of the work week. We've had a great steady group of friends who have joined us throughout the week out at the arcade in Louisville, Texas. Once again, the best arcade literally in America. Blabs took some fine photos of something yesterday. Look, we were just gaming. We were just gaming, Vera. And sometimes when you game, you got to let them know.
Not the man spreading.
That's not man spreading. What are you talking about?
I just really love Kay slapping the gun to reload with oven mitts. It was just like, good shot every time.
Isn't this exact? You don't play shooting games like this, Vera?
It's the only way to play.
I thought this is how everybody played.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just so we're all on the same page. Okay, thank you for that. I wasn't quite sure. This is like you know, we talked about this yesterday. When
Yeah.
back in the 90s, you'd say, "Hey, we're going to make out on Street Fighter,"
That's
and
it.
it just meant we're gonna fight each other. right?
Exactly.
Yeah, we're inventing all sorts of new vernacular here.
Let's go make out at the arcade. It meant like, yeah, let's play some Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
That's
on what? Mortal
Time
Kombat.
Crisis was always one of my favorite arcade games.
Yeah, did you make out on Time
Yeah.
Crisis? I bet you did.
Nope. But
No, that's
Well, then you never really played it,
yeah,
did
then
you?
you never
Yeah.
actually played it there. That's good. Well, it's been a busy week, to say the least, and we're glad everybody's with us. Tokyo Drift truly, apparently, is the greatest Fast and Furious movie of all time,
And 5.
and 5 apparently. And in addition to all the fun we've been having over at the arcade throughout the week, and the wondrous friends that we've made along the way, which is, you know, the most important part, right? We will be starting today's arcade marathon with something that the people have demanded. The normal men have demanded at the start of today's arcade marathon a 1v1 battle of Blabs versus K from Melee Games. This will happen. It'll be 3 games. And I'm going to tell you this right now. This is going to get intense. This is going to get intense. And I encourage everyone to tune in right around 3 o'clock today when the marathon concludes with an all-out battle between Blabs and K. Are you ready for this, Blabs? Don't you drink your coffee.
It's tea.
Don't you drink your tea.
And big props to the chat out there and everyone in the audience, because you had said that this was a crazy, impossible goal.
Yes,
And we absolutely obliterated.
we
that
did.
goal.
It was excellent.
So
So
thank you.
that'll be today. Blabs versus K at the top of the show today.
It's gonna be fun.
It's going to be so much fun.
I'm just gonna be like, it's the best day ever. In case be like, you will die.
Yes.
It'll be great if you beat her with that, because then she'll get so angry if you just and you're
I
just kicking her.
highly doubt it. I will do my very best, but I doubt it. Hello. I'm talking to the mic. Hi.
Can you put the mic between, like, in front of your computer,
Then I
perhaps?
can't see the computer because I'm so fucking short.
Well, maybe move the computer over a little bit so the microphone, because the mic is important.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you. For those of you who can't make it out to the arcade and haven't been able to, that's cool. Haven't been able to watch the stream. We do have another goal going on, and that actually ends today, which is the Echo the Dolphin Challenge.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you this right now, we are right on the cusp of making this happen. An update, currently sitting at 1,402 Side Scrollers Plus members.
Wow.
We need to have 23 of you sign up today to get to 1425. If that happens, I will play the worst game in history, Echo the Dolphin. Vera, you say you love all games except for, you know, that. Do you like Echo the Dolphin?
I think Echo the Dolphin's cool.
I don't know how I can deal with this lady anymore. It's ridiculous. Unbelievable.
We've gone through this before, though.
Yeah, I know, and I struggle to figure out what's happening with the show. So you can sign up for free. Use promo code FREE, and that will help us get there. So do it right now. Open up a tab and join us over at Side Scrollers Plus. You can make a free account and then sign up. Get your first free month. Give it a go, and we will potentially do this as early as next week.
How long do you think you can endure this?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yes,
Okay.
3
But you're required to sit there way longer than that.
The title screen. That's how much I can endure of Echo the
With the
Dolphin.
horrible music. Yeah.
He's going to be Hassan and just walk away from his computer for 20 minutes while the menu's on.
Content. That's right. So yes, please join us over at Side Scrollers Plus. This is the last day. So big week, Real Game Awards, Video Armageddon, Arcade Marathon, crazy fun times. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join us over on YouTube, 140,000 strong. Nearly 40,000 over on rumble.com/sidescrollers, which is where the arcade marathon will take place today. All of our goals are tied to Rumble, so please join us over there. And by the way, that's you guys on YouTube, that's no shade at you. Literally, YouTube said, do not stream the arcade marathon on your channel. That's what YouTube told me. YouTube, the AI said, no. Have you used that yet, Vera, by the way? The AI tool on YouTube Studio?
No, I haven't.
It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. You can ask for titles. on
Isn't
your videos and
everything
stuff.
with this platform interesting?
Well, it's kind of direct contact potentially with the algorithm.
Yes.
Right. Like, so that might
Yeah.
actually, it might be helpful.
You will see some of the titles that we have will kind of be a little more direct. I'm asking help for thumbnails and stuff. And honestly, the first video that we did it on, Vera, it's a 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
It worked.
Does the AI always recommend the title "Destroy All Humans"? Is that
It's like it's usually like the problem with the video game industry. P.S. You're all going to die, right? You have 3 months to live. There we go. All right. We always like to have a side scroller showdown to start the show, and this was actually suggested yesterday to us. So I do not give any credit to Blabs at all, outside
Except for the images.
yes, outside of making the image. Today's showdown will be truly shocking, as once again suggested yesterday by a normal man. The showdown is, Blabs.
It is Disney princesses versus Nintendo princesses. So think overall princesses, guys.
The question is, it's not like it's really open-ended. Disney princesses or Nintendo princesses. It could be, do you want to hang out with them?
Or keep it rated R. Depends on what you guys want.
I don't know. Vera, you got any thoughts on the showdown today?
I think if it was just Disney ladies, I'd feel different because there's Disney movies like, I don't know, Hunchback of Notre Dame, which are like peak to me that wouldn't technically make this list. So that's a problem. But there are more Disney princesses than like Nintendo princesses. I mean, I'm obviously going Nintendo.
Yeah.
But
video games, am I right?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. Well, you guys can decide once again today in history when people are like, hey, which truly was better, Nintendo princesses or Disney princesses?
That question's been on my mind for decades.
Well, today we'll solve it.
Thank God.
Which is great. People will look at today's episode, February 27th, 2026 of Side Scrollers and say that was the day that Disney versus Nintendo princesses.
I mean, if
settled.
anybody doesn't answer Nintendo and doesn't instantly go Princess Zelda, you are cooked.
Oh,
chat, she's calling you out.
Wow.
Just like
yeah.
Just saying. All right. Hey, give it up for a real life fake wizard who came in and rated over on YouTube. I rating on YouTube is a great thing. And honestly, we need to figure out how to do that better. It needs to be a better system on YouTube. But thank you so much for sending your wonderful audience over here, real life fake wizard. That's right before the show even got started. That was so nice. Commodore fan says we need a tournament, March Madness style, for ultimate snack foods. Guess what? We got you beat, because coming up in March, starting next week, the Side Scroll Showdown is about to take a drastic turn.
Wow.
And we'll be deciding the best console of all time. Get your snack foods out of here, Commodore fan.
Spoiler alert, it's the N64.
Spoiler alert. It's up to you. You got any thoughts on that, Vera?
Not really. No.
Oh, you don't have on the best console of all time?
I don't know. I feel like there's so many that have like different games. Like there's some consoles I like that the
Vera,
controllers
this is
are
too vanilla.
trash.
Nope.
See,
Not doing this.
Yeah, see, too much context is required. Like
you can't just go, nah, it's Super Nintendo.
Yeah, prediction. It's going to be Super Nintendo and Dreamcast. Going to be.
You think so?
I think it's those two that wind up in the end.
Well, what if they meet before then? There's a possibility because
I did not think that far.
For me, I think it'd probably be between the N64 and the PS2.
I think the N64 isn't going to go very high in here. The PS2, I think is a very smart. Yeah.
PS2 has so many iconic games. For me, my brain instantly goes to like some of the best horror games ever created.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. You guys ultimately will decide, as we have bracketed out all of the consoles, the top 32 consoles made that are based off of revenue, based off sales. So that's how we're ranking these things.
Damn it, Virtual Boy.
Yeah, Virtual Boy didn't make the cut, Phoenix. Sorry.
Damn
it. Gear says, I'm here to fix my super chat for the Smiling Friends shutdown. It is a litmus test to make us think, oh, golly. All right. But actual answer was everyone. Well, thank you, Gear. All right. By the way, we do actually have something on that today that it should be interesting. Yes, I know. It's kind of silly. Vescarbino says Fast and Furious is the best movie franchise. Happy birthday, Phoenix.
Thank you so much for that gift that you just gave me. Wow. It is, in fact, the greatest franchise of all time.
Give it up for Drew, who says Vera Dark is the #1 political streamer. Congratulations, Vera. You did it. You beat
Thank
Denims. Commodore fan says every Fast and Furious movie after Tokyo Drift is smelly.
Incorrect.
It's smelly dung, and Tokyo Drift is the only one I can go back and rewatch without cringing all over. Overall, such an overrated series of movies for low IQ normies.
Whoa, good Lord.
You gonna take that?
It's not too far off, though. It is pretty accurate.
The worthy one says, if you guys watched the Taylor Sheridan shows like Tulsa King, Yellowstone, and Landman, I like these shows. I think they'd be up your alley. They're great shows. I have seen the first 2 episodes of Landman.
I've seen bits of Yellowstone. It's just too violent for me.
I like Yellowstone. I like Tulsa King. Haven't gotten into Landman too much. I've seen, like 2 episodes.
Landman, I hear the second season gets a little wacky. Kind of they jump the shark a little bit that early, which is, I don't know. But that's only what I've heard. So, but I do think that's a show that interests me because I do have a family out in Lubbock and out in West Texas, and it's very active. I mean, not like all the chaos that happens out there, but it is run by oil out there, man. And there is big oil barons in Fort Worth. We have this. Gear says, you guys have Initial D, the arcade? No, we don't. But maybe the arcade does. I think, no, they don't. They don't have Initial D.
That's I haven't even heard of that.
Initial D, the arcade game? It's a racing thing.
Oh, okay.
Jared says, the Fast and Furious movies for me are the best Fast and Furious movies are 5 to 7. This will be going towards Disney princesses and spoilers. The PS2 will always be the GOAT, with 360 being second favorite.
Yep.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thanks, brother.
There's $1
Yeah.
for the Disney princesses. Suffer So Proud says, hey, everybody. Craig, I looked everywhere. Please help me. Looked all over the Ubisoft. I tried different markets, but I can't find your shirt you wore yesterday for the life of me. Man, fuck off. I was wearing a Disney shirt yesterday, an Epcot shirt, and it looks like the Ubisoft logo. And
because it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. I was wearing a pro Ubisoft shirt yesterday. It was great.
You be slop.
The real Alazam came in as a Prime member for 2 months in a row over on Twitch. He wanted me to tell you, Vera, that you are gorgeous and Tetris is the greatest video game ever made.
I appreciate the compliment, but bad opinion. Tetris sucks.
Wow.
It's just that simple.
I can understand indifference to Tetris, but hatred towards it is a...
Okay, to be fair, haven't played Tetris in years.
Oof.
So maybe my opinion would be different now, but I'm sticking with it.
Atta girl.
Real Alazam. Get fucked. Hey, wow. Game Master Emperor came in with a $100 super chat. Says, first of all, I'm disappointed in you side scrollers. Pineapple on pizza does not need to exist in pizza creation. You can have other toppings on it, but keep the fruit in the ground and off the cheese for Nintendo, because they have access to powers almost all the time. Do not be upset with us about pineapple on pizza. You need to be upset with the internet, because that has been decided, Vera. That
I love pineapple on pizza when it's with like bacon,
right,
or ham,
right.
But besides that, it's blasphemy.
I'm just saying, it's the sweet and salty. We discussed this earlier this week. It was part of the showdown, and it was very intense. There is 100 for Nintendo right there from Game Master Emperor. We'll get you on the wall as well here, as Blab is writing all that down today.
Forgot about that.
Dr. T.S. King says, my first crush was Princess Zelda in Ocarina of Time. I still have a thing for elf ears on women. Pointy ears help focus on the eye towards the face. All my money towards the Nintendo princesses. All right. Well, thank you so much for telling us about your fetish. It's wonderful. All right. We have a lot to get to today. So much to talk about. We appreciate y'all's support. Let's have a great day today. It is time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for Hard News.
Hard News.
Vera, have you seen this morning the first sneak peek of the God of War live action series?
I have.
All right, let's take a look at it. This is breaking as of this morning. Check out Kratos with his son doing a little bit of hunting right there. What you think of live action Kratos here?
So I think Kratos looks good. I do. I think that he doesn't look bad, or I guess maybe he doesn't look as bad as I kind of expected. When it comes to live action movie adaptations, I generally think that most of them are trash. In this case, I don't think that Kratos' design was ever very hard to do, but what's up with Pudgy here?
Wow.
Going in on the kid.
I don't
Holy
know.
shit.
How many donuts did they feed him
Wow.
before they
Jeez, Vera.
put him on set? I mean, he's a cute kid, but is he the description of like the game, or does he really look like the game character?
Let's
No.
give this kid an eating disorder before he gets older. Let's do it now.
Well, no, he can look like that. I mean, this is probably going to be a bad adaptation anyway. I'm not trying to bully the kid, but he just doesn't look like the character in the game.
See, it's funny you say that because to me, Kratos looks like he spent the last hour at the craft service table just eating everything he could. He looks just like
he isn't as
just dumpy.
muscled as he should be. Like, he's not as defined or like
not big.
toned, which is the issue. But also, I think that this pose is not particularly good. Like,
Flattering
I'd have
at
to
all.
see him sort of like standing upright or like actually holding a weapon, and maybe my opinion would be slightly different. But yeah, the pose is really weird. Like, I just don't get this shot really.
He's supposed to be an imposing guy, and he just looks just kind of. That's my best. Exactly. Just,
This is the model of the new God of War. Obviously, you got some abs on him right there, you know. And I agree. I think that this is not the most flattering.
I also
not just
think
squat and
that
take a shit.
because he's not standing upright, he looks short compared to Atreus. And so, like, that also doesn't help. Like, if it was Kratos standing behind Atreus and it looked like he was like 3 of Atreus stacked on top of each other height-wise, he would also look a lot more intimidating, but he doesn't here.
Here's a this is the first God of War cosplay that I found online.
Better.
Here we go.
His
right
face isn't right, but his shoulders are right. Like that
Yeah.
body is right.
Got the big old scar on his stomach right there.
The little plastic axe. No.
Yeah.
It's a little colored plastic axe.
Colored axe. Well, yeah, there we go. We got a
Went to
little.
Party City, picked up a mask.
Vera, do you have any more interest in giving the kid any sort of mental issues here before we move on?
Listen, he's a cute kid.
Is
But
he really?
I wouldn't
Batty?
have cast him as the character.
Who would you cast?
I don't know. That's the problem, is I generally think most child actors are trash. Which I get, right? They haven't had years to like hone their skill and like actually have these lessons. Like, look at what has gone on with A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. The actor that they picked for Egg, Dexter Solancel, he's amazing, and he's clearly going to go far, but very rarely do we actually see like children with that level of talent. So it's tough.
Well, we do know this kid loves donuts, right?
He sure does.
Yeah.
Fatty, let's go.
Poor thing.
What?
This is sad.
Better toughen up. You got to toughen up to this Hollywood kid.
Yeah.
Just
I
saying.
also think that if they had positioned this where, like, I don't know, like Atreus was like on the top of a hill shooting something, and then like Kratos was like barreling forward towards an enemy with an axe, it would just be so much cooler. And like, that's what you would expect from like a first look shot, and not like Kratos
Squatting.
hunched over,
Yeah.
right, looking like he's about to take a dump.
Big dump.
I just feel like they absolutely could have done a better job of picking
That guy right there to the left. The boom, like that.
This guy?
go down one.
Oh no! Hold on,
my.
hold on.
Well, that's Atreus older.
Well, he could have looked like this, Vera, and this would have been a totally different situation.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely could have been worse. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, look, here's some more cosplay for you. I mean, this is people love Kratos, man. They love Kratos. We got
Well,
Kratos needs eat another deer or two before he bulks up. Yeah. It's let's see. This is a nice.
There is something funny about the God Slayer with some plastic Toys R Us weapons. Kind of.
Okay.
Well,
Female Kratos over here. Kratos had a couple pizzas before he put on his makeup here. The female version of Kratos. When are we going to see the female version? Oh man, this is like a bodysuit. That's hilarious. Yeah. Vera, do you think we'll see a female version of Kratos in God of War?
No.
And while we're at it, I think, I don't know if we touched on this last time you were on, but wow, poor guy. Your thoughts on the remake idea of God of War toning down the sex scenes or not having them at all?
I mean, obviously, I think that would be absolutely insane and completely unacceptable.
Similar to you, similar to how you feel about them casting this child as Atreus here, huh?
I mean, maybe he'll do a good job. I don't know. But also, I have my worries with this show in general. Like, I don't know why they're not actually going for, like, the Spartan, the god, the cool character, why they're going for the Norse direction. I just think that was a miss.
Is this an HBO show? Do we know?
Amazon.
It's Amazon.
Amazon, okay. Yeah. I do like the fact that we're actually going to see a father-son relationship on screen, but we also don't know how they're going to butcher this because every adaptation, especially ones from Amazon, are usually butchered. I mean, Amazon gave us Rings of Power, Wheel of Time. They're giving us Tomb Raider, which doesn't seem that good. So.
Do you think Kratos will have lots of sex in the God of War show?
No.
No, he may have a boyfriend like Steve.
Probably.
Kratos and Steve.
This is my boyfriend, Steve.
Hey
really guys,
just totally out of place. It's like, looks like he's middle management working at the crayon factory or something. We need some new flesh colored
he
crayons.
Works at Party City and helps sell out those axes and hammers.
Needs to be a little more inclusive with our colors on crayons. We have Seaman Nader says, "Wait till I get out the toilet, boy." Thank you, Seaman Nader, right there. All right. Real quick, also, Game Master Emperor came in with a second.
Wow.
$100. Whoa! Wow, it came out of nowhere. Holy crap.
$150.
Wow. Oh, holy shit, that is $150. Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It says, secondly, and this is the big thing, Mace Windu in the animated series is the GOAT of Star Wars. General Grievous was a pure menace trained by Dooku.
You're very close. Dooku.
Okay, sorry, it's far away. My eyes
Why
are
don't you
showing.
say R2D2 like while you're at it?
Well, it's tiny print for me. I can't read that himself. And memes that span longer than Lord of the Rings ever could.
So he's catching up on all the challenges and the showdowns.
Take
Okay.
seats.
Where were you, brother?
Yeah. For Nintendo all day.
Well, thank you very
these
much.
two I can put on the
Yeah,
wall.
go pop them up there, right
Saving
there.
up.
Game Master, thank you very much. John came in with 5, says, Disney Princesses, Atari 2600, Fast and Furious is lame. Blab's rocking the flapper look. Hi, Vera.
Thanks.
The flapper look.
The hair.
What's a flapper look?
Hairstyle.
Oh, the hair back?
I
Okay.
was gonna say, I'm like,
Ranger George says, Vera was on Critical Drinker stream yesterday and mentioned the Silent Hill movies. Only good thing about them is Sean Bean. Happy birthday, Phoenix.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Sean Bean's an amazing actor.
I'm dying.
Dude, Drinker had a great video about the BAFTA stuff. Kind of popped off. He did a really good job talking about that. It's funny because speaking of that video, Vera, did you get a chance to see that the video that he did about the BAFTAs?
Yes.
I thought he did such a, people talk about Drinker. Oh, he's such a, these labels are thrown around, ist, faux, whatever, right? And the whole premise of that video is about how the reaction to that by the psychos was that we're not nearly as close as you think we are as far as accepting people's differences, because the reaction to the guy saying that because of his tick, and people were talking about separating him out and like based off of his condition of Tourette. I like the idea of turrets.
Turrets.
Having some guns. Turrets. Anyways, yeah, it was really interesting and fairly profound, if you will.
Yeah.
Hyenafer says Zelda princesses because the rules of being a Disney princess make no sense. Pocahontas can be a Disney princess, Peace Chief's daughter, but Maid Marian can't. Niece of an actual king.
That's fair. That is fair. It's a fair assessment.
Is it fair?
No, it is fair.
Oh, good. Thank you. I wasn't sure. I appreciate
It's totally
that.
fair.
That's good.
It's fair.
It has been decreed fair.
Jared says, I think it's not a big deal at all if you want to put pineapple on pizza, even if I don't eat it myself, but I will not hate on it either. Also, my thoughts on the new Mortal Kombat. Also, any thoughts on the new Mortal Kombat movie trailer?
I didn't even know what you
I saw it. I saw the trailer. I saw that it was out.
Okay.
I have not actually seen it.
Yes,
So,
it did come out.
what'd you think of it, Vera?
I thought it was pretty good. Since you guys haven't seen it, I won't do any of the spoilers.
Ooh.
But I did think that the trailer was pretty cool. I'm still ultimately more excited for Street Fighter though.
I am excited for both.
Yeah.
I'm the guy. I'll like both, and ultimately, I think that whichever movie is better, where my allegiance will lie in the fighting game world.
Ultimately, I do think that Mortal Kombat has some absolutely amazing actors in it, like Hiroyuki Sanada, who was in Shogun. Really, really great cast there. Some of them in this movie, like Tati Gabrielle, are definitely not who I would have cast, but yeah.
I hate that every video game movie. There's only one video game movie, oddly enough, 'cause it was a terrible movie, that did it right, where they actually show you, like, they give you that little moment where it looks like the video game. It was Doom. Did you ever see Doom with The Rock?
Oh yeah.
Where at the very ending, all of a sudden it goes first person and the music kicks. You're like, fuck yeah, and then and it's like actually moving down like the corridors. Like, I would love to see Mortal Kombat just have that moment where suddenly it is a side view. And, maybe not the bar, but something happened where it just looks exactly like that game. I wish they'd have little moments like that in video game movies.
Didn't they have? It wasn't the big fucking gun. It was the big force gun. I don't know what it was. A Doom.
I think it was like a
Rock.
PG-13 movie. Yeah.
We got the big force gun. Nice. Give it up for Zodlander.
That's $22.
Let's go. It says, hi, everyone. Wanted to thank Vera for recommending Xbox controller as my first controller since I play Sega Mega Drive.
Wow.
Hope I can still get support for the controller. Love y'all. Give me the truth and give it to me raw. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And
Thank you.
way to go, Vera.
Yeah.
Catalystia came in with $25. Says, if it weren't for Fire Emblem, I would go Disney. But so Nintendo gets my vote. There we go. 25. It seems like there's a blowout right now.
Yeah, would you like to see the results?
Yeah,
I would like to hear the results.
Right.
Yes.
So Disney's at a whopping $1.
Whoa!
Wow. Still a chance.
Wow.
And then Nintendo's at $134.99.
Wow.
It's a shit kicking. There we go. Did you not? Well, no. These all go to Nintendo right here. That's 100 for Nintendo right there.
The first one I got. The second one he didn't say it. The second one's about Mace Windu.
I'm pretty positive. No, it says these all for Nintendo. So you got to add to that. Sorry about that, Game Master Emperor.
All right, so now we're at $284.99.
It's a blowout.
There was also a 5 for Disney princesses.
When?
Blabs, there was a 5 for
From
Disney.
John. I don't
Yep.
remember his
There you go,
full
got
name.
it.
John, a bunch of numbers, something or another.
Right, I got
gamer.
it. So we're at
probably.
$6.
Barry, you're doing a great job keeping track of this. Thank you very
No
much.
problem.
It's
Appreciate
Always
that.
happy to help.
That's good. All right, hey, listen, we talk about all the insanity happening in the video game industry all the time. There's a lot of silliness happening. People getting fired, people making bad decisions. And guess what? Now we have a brand new game coming out, which immortalizes this. Brand new game coming out in March. DEI Manager Simulator. Vera, have you heard about this game?
I have. I think games like this are so hilarious, like the Yosuke simulator,
Oh,
where
so
you're
good.
going around driving like a Lamborghini. Like
But you're dropping
DEI
off
manager. Yeah, it's great.
Let's check out the trailer for this bad boy.
The org chart was a pyramid.
By the way, blatant AI music right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
100% AI music, yes.
A little pale and male. Our synergy was flagging and the metrics looked so frail. So we hired a consultant with a PowerPoint bright Don't you rock the corporate boat, and we'll all reach our goal. Yes, let's all embrace diversity. It makes our brand and whole.
I hope that the first thing before you play the game is it asks you like race and sexual orientation,
Your
and
pronouns.
if you don't select black and gay, that you don't have entry to the game. You have to just
Yeah, you don't get the job.
That's hilarious. Yes, or even better, you need to be a white female. That's the only way that you get a.
That's the cheat code.
That's the HR manager right there. Is the white liberal woman.
It's not even going to be gender. It's going to be body type 1, body type 2.
That's right.
Because gender is offensive.
Good point. Good point. The amount of corporate buzzword schlargen in these emails is great. It's so funny. Hegemonic structure over here.
I really love at the end how it's like one of the options is like the blame the trolls defense. I think that's great.
Yes. There's all sorts of little things in this trailer which are really kind of funny just based off the first time looking through, which I love to play for you once again, but for some reason, oh, there we go. Now it's working. I don't know what the kittens are for. But maybe that's just
a wallpaper.
Yeah, that's their computer wallpaper.
Draws
you
you
see
in.
one of the kittens had a rainbow scarf.
Well, of course, it wants to be inclusive, as you'd expect.
Inclusive kitty.
These type of parody games. I mean, these obviously are not meant to be brain busters. It's hit for a very specific target.
It's the gag gift.
Yeah,
basically.
it's exactly. It's a gag gift, and someone's going to do pretty well from this. I think it'll sell a few thousand copies, and people will giggle about it. I love the idea of your daily studio vibes. It's pretty much an email simulator here. But they say the studio, you look at the description of this and it says, run a game studio with the power of performative DEI. In this linear satirical experience, the studio is going to crash. That's the point. Your choices just decide the flavor of disaster. Can you boost your optics score enough to fall upwards before inevitable collapse? Pretty brilliant. Do you have a favorite parody style game like this, Vera?
Not really, no, but I just think that they're really freaking hilarious. So I'm good with them all.
I'm not familiar with the developer of this. It's
Facetious?
Facetious? Is that what that is? Facetious. Well, there's a face on there. Facetious Labs over here. 12 massive followers.
Facetious, I think that's how you say it. Yeah.
How do you say it, Blabs?
Facetious.
There it is. Facetious.
Facetious.
I think the Black Samurai game sort of count. That was actually good.
I love
Yeah,
that.
the
And
Yasuke
that's what-
simulator
Yasuke
was
simulator,
very
With
funny.
the bike.
The Secret Wizard Boy is hilarious too. That's a parody game. Of the
Hey,
old
I mean,
PA
I guess
games.
technically Relooted's my favorite parody game because it makes a mockery and a parody of fucking history. So
It's been amazing to watch the Reloaded thing happening. But there we go. We're looking forward to DEI Manager Simulator coming soon. This game surely will break all sorts of records. Here's the big question. Will DEI Manager Simulator have more players on it than Reloaded, Vera?
probably not a very high bar there. So
You know what I want to see? I want to see what the achievements are in-game achievements. A little pop-up on Steam, like,
Sure.
oh, you're racist, ba-ding! Things like that. Like, I'm excited to see those achievements.
yeah.
I think we'll see those very, very soon. By the way, for those of you curious about Reloaded right now, for it to have more players than Reloaded, it would need to have a total of 58 players. Currently
Wow.
10 players right now.
Stunning and brave.
Way to go. There's Reloaded for you. So I'm going to take you on this bet. I think that DEI if I was a betting man, I would say DEI Manager Simulator will have more players as an all-time peak than Reloaded. That's my prediction. Yeah, I think it'll be a total stream game. I think that Asmongold, I think Vera, maybe you get into it. Maybe you want to play it. Yeah. So there we go. All right. Great stuff right there. Let's keep moving on. Hey, real quick, I wanted to do a quick AI segment here. This was
his favorite thing of all time.
Yeah. This is really, really exciting for everybody. I wanted to. Well, I got a DM yesterday from Mr. Grant Gregory, friend of the show, and he's been on several times. He is an AI wizard guy. He is all about creating with AI, and he sent me a link to a website that actually features another friend of the show, Dan Vasc. And I wanted to play this video real fast for you guys.
Is crazy.
This is nuts. We've all heard Dan Vasc sing, right? He's got a very powerful voice, Brazilian friend,
rock, operatic, you name it.
Yeah, he's great. So let's check out this video from Grant here. And he says this AI website has blatantly stolen Dan Vasc's voice and style of music and made it free. So let's take a listen to this right here.
So I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but there's a website now that's just said, well, get stuffed when it comes to copyright sort of thing. So it's essentially just gone, you know what, do what you want. So we're going to try it, and let's see what happens. So I'm going to go a Dan Vasc song about finding a whale bone on the beach. There we go.
Naturally.
Something that probably doesn't exist, and I don't think Dan's sung about it.
Takes a second here. Here's the song. Very Dan Vasc intro.
Yeah.
Rocking.
White sand,
Oh.
triple salt, bring the ratchet, speed the tide, heavy water,
That's vile.
heavy water, salt water singing my eyes. I reach out, fingers found.
So you get the idea.
Yeah.
Vera, have you seen that? Have you heard that?
I have not. It's unfortunate, but I can't really say I'm surprised by this happening, just with how quickly AI has evolved. And, you know, I mean, even going back a couple of years, we were getting those awful videos of like Will Smith, like eating the spaghetti. And now it's like, you can't even tell that it's not actually him and that it's AI. And this is just the unfortunate side of it. Now, I think AI is fine as a tool, but I also don't think that it is a full-on replacement, or it should not be a full-on replacement. I mean, it is very similar, but you can still slightly hear the difference.
Now,
yes,
Right,
yes,
for now.
right.
In half a year or a year, you're not even going to know.
Well, I'll tell you this. I was very intrigued by this, and my brother is actually a musician as well. And he's not exactly a mainstream musician. As a matter of fact, I would say he saw success in the early to mid 2000s. And since then he's kind of done his thing, right? He's made protest songs and kids music and all sorts of stuff. I was curious. So I went in and I actually asked it to make a song using my brother. And I shared it with my brother, and my brother was like, holy shit. His style was almost to a T. Now, the lyrics, obviously, it's not something that he would write, but it sounded like him, which is the most important thing. It was honestly very, very scary. But knowing me, I thought, hey, this would be a fun opportunity to make a segment out of this, right?
Oh boy.
Which is why, before the show, Blabs, I asked you what your favorite American band was.
it all makes sense
Yes,
now.
Now, okay, we're going together. Got it.
That's right, which is why I asked it to make a song for you, Blabs.
Oh, thank you.
This is exciting. I've actually had it create a song for you, Blabs, for you, Phoenix, and even for you, Vera. Do you have a favorite American band, Vera?
She's like, I couldn't know.
Not off the top of my head, no.
Spice Girls. So that's what we did it with, right?
No, actually, I did the Beach Boys.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Cool.
I like the Beach Boys.
All right. So would you guys like to hear the song that it created for Blabs?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually created two, so we can actually listen to just little snippets of both.
Okay.
This is based off of Blabs suggested her favorite American band
all
was
time.
Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Linkin Park's good.
this is a nod to Olive Garden.
Chrissy, paper bags on the mixing desk. Let's just stop for a change. Cold pizza, and all you need, the heavy steam rising garlic sauce.
Garlic sauce.
Welcome to the garden where the breadsticks never red. Endless bowls, real Italian soul. Welcome to the garden where the breadsticks never red. Endless plates, endless
I don't like it.
But it's
Yeah,
pretty accurate.
Yeah,
very
it's
scary.
similar.
It's scary.
Let's hear. There's another version here
Oh,
as well.
good.
Let's just
Thank
take a
you.
listen.
Yeah. Olive Garden deserves that drama.
You need some 360 Xbox Halo music going on.
Yeah.
Greasy paper bags on the mixing desk, bladder starting for a change. Cold pizza, cardboard tastes like nothing at all. You need the heavy weight of a real meal. Steam rising, garlic salt burning through the air. Welcome to the garden where the plastics never end. Endless plates, endless bowls, real Italian soul.
Yeah, this sounds a lot more like Linkin Park.
Welcome to the
than the other one
garden
did.
where the plastics never end. Endless plates, endless bowls. Salad.
That's wild.
Salad.
Salad.
That's dead on. And honestly, that's also down to the compression style. I bet you it even sounds better if you hear the high def version. You can hear a little bit of the compression there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah. Vera, would you like to hear your song?
Yes, I would.
So here's the
I'm
prompt I
scared.
said. I said, make a Beach Boys song about how much of a hardcore gamer Vera Dark is. She is blunt, honest, and doesn't give a fuck.
Accurate.
The problem is Beach Boys, though.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Well, what would you like? I can have it make you one in like
No,
10
I don't
seconds.
know. I don't know.
Let's
I'm
hear it.
curious.
Let's hear it.
All right, here we go. Here's the first one for you, Vera. This is called Zero Filters.
Vera, controller in her hand, leveling up, grinding through the digital sand. She talks, she tells it like it is. Zero filters on how she handles the biz.
It's kind of catchy.
Very dark, very dark. She won't back down from a fight. Very dark, very dark. Gaming all through the night, taking
That's
no
wild,
prisoners,
dude.
speaking her mind.
That is.
One of a kind, very dark. Rage, throwing the heat, critics get crushed, suffering the total defeat. Harsh truth, cold as a stone, sitting on top of heavy
Flaps, I might have a better song than you.
Victory
definitely did.
never feels she promises
did.
the
I don't know. That second Linkin Park one was a banger.
Salad.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie, and it actually
That
does
actually
sound
is-
like the Beach Boys.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Vera Dark.
You need to
Vera
use
I
Dark.
definitely
Like-
think that it got the tone better with Beach Boys than with
Yes.
Linkin Park.
Okay.
You need to use that song, Vera, for like one of your shows.
pretty
like an
good.
intro or something, or like a ringtone.
Well,
Yeah.
let's try this other one. Maybe this one fits the tone a little bit better. This is another Beach Boys style song for you, Vera. Same lyrics and everything, by the way. But this is called
You
Obsidian
should do
Throne.
like 9 Inch Nails.
Would you like 9 Inch Nails?
Sure, why
Okay.
not?
All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me do that. I'll do that on 9 Inch Nails. Okay, I will do that.
Is Kirsha like the band leader? What? She likes nails.
That's the name of the band.
I've never heard of
You
You
never
don't
heard
know
of 9
Nails?
Inch
Okay.
Nails?
Never.
Oh,
You
no.
would.
Really?
Hate their music.
I've never heard them.
You
Well,
would hate
let's hear this other one real quick, Vera. Let's see if you like this.
Vera, controller in her hand, leveling up.
So it's the same lyric?
Yeah.
Grinding through the digital sand, she talks, she tells it
Ooh.
like it is. Zero
Has that
filters
65,
on.
55?
She
This one is
handles the
not as
biz.
good.
Oh, okay.
Very
Yeah.
dark, very dark. She won't back down from a fight. Very dark, gaming all through the night.
Flaps are so unamused.
No, I'm trying to figure out who the hell this band is.
9 Inch Nails?
I've never heard
Oh,
of them.
man.
Yeah, she wouldn't have heard of them. They're way too
All
dark.
right. Let's do this one then. Okay, here it is. A 9 Inch Nails song for Vera Dark. This is already ready to go. Okay, I put in the prompt at the beginning of that Beach Boys song, and it's ready. Are you ready for this?
It's
Sarah?
also crazy how quick it is.
Yes, I have not pre-screened this.
Oh boy.
Just gonna be like N-word.
That's Phoenix's ringtone.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, Vera. Let's see if you approve this one.
Okay, so far accurate. No.
Definitely not.
Not even close.
Okay, let's go with this other one then.
Music is right.
Here it is right here.
Music is very right.
Yeah. Little Trent Reznor here.
Yeah. The voice, I don't think they understand the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nope.
So some it can't do.
Okay, well that's good.
Clearly,
Yes.
that one they
Right.
did not know Trent.
All right, now I'm very curious. We have one more here, and this is Phoenix.
Yeah.
His favorite band is Garbage.
Yep.
Yes. So let's hear what we have here. I don't remember what I
know Garbage inside and out.
Okay,
So I'm ready.
let's see. 1990s Garbage is what
Okay.
we're going for here. Vera, do you know Garbage?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right. So if you're going 90s, this is going to be the alternative version of Garbage. Okay.
Yes. So I think I'm paranoid.
That's
right?
late 90s. I think they're going to go more Happy Rains album.
Okay.
We'll
okay.
see.
Here we go.
They're going with the third album here. This is beautiful Garbage. Spot on.
I agree. That is
Spot
fucking
on.
spot
That's the
on.
third album. So this is early 2000, 2001 era.
Holy shit.
That's spot on with Shirley Manson. Fucking hell. Look. Fucking goosebumps.
You got a song about Phoenix.
Yeah. That's eerie.
He always wins. The crowd is screaming for more.
Dead on.
Red hats in a sea of blue, building something new.
Wow.
Make it great, make it great, make it great again. He is the one they cannot break. He is the giant they cannot take. The man in the suit, the man with the plan. Victory is in his hand.
I'm curious, the other album, the other song, did it make one or two?
They made two, but the other one failed.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yes.
Well, that was exact.
I asked it to make a Garbage song about how great Donald Trump is.
Yes.
Yes.
And she hates him, which is perfect.
Yes. And Phoenix loves it. Let's see. Anyway, so yes, there you go. That's where AI
Wow.
is. And I love that you literally got
Yeah,
goosebumps.
because that's I mean, that was eerily dead on.
Wow. Well, we are 6 months away. I saw Matthew McConaughey. I think it was Matthew McConaughey. It was like you need to copyright your likeness and your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be happening. So there you go. That's where we're at with all this. Crazy, crazy, scary. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Did you at least like your Beach Boys song?
I think that was the best one.
Yeah, I do. I agree
I'm going with
Blabs.
Second Lincoln Park. I thought was the best one.
Salad.
Vera, controller in her
See, it's
hand,
catchy.
bubbling up, grinding through the digital sand. She talks, she tells it like it is. Zero filters on how she handles the biz.
Got to get to the chorus.
Very dark, she won't back down from a fight. Very dark, gaming all through the night, taking no prisoners, speaking her mind, one of a kind, very dark.
Now, what I'm curious about is if you were to feed it. So if let's say you say Bruce Springsteen, and then you fed it the lyrics of one of his songs, where it's basically just replicating it, would it allow that? Because then it's copyright,
Yeah.
right?
Well, let's see. There's a custom lyrics link here.
So if you just, you took the band that you love, put the lyrics of a famous song in, then say go, and say like in the style of the song that's the actual song.
Well, let's test this real quick. Let's test it. Okay. So what's the
you
band?
might get copyright strike.
Well, if it's a band, let's see.
But if it's basically copying the lyrics and the tone, then the AI might flag it.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Let's find out.
that's the
Vera, do you have a favorite? Well,
That's
easy
it.
blabs. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Vera, do you have a favorite song off the top of your head?
Let's
don't
take
know,
a
off
song
the
like
top
we all
of my
like Sweet
head.
Caroline. Like we all know
Yeah.
that song.
Let's go.
Okay, Sweet Caroline lyrics. Okay.
And you put Neil Diamond.
Well, but it's got to be Sweet Caroline, right?
Mhm.
I will literally just take the verse here and just have it go through. I'll literally take the song.
Yep.
Okay. And then we want it to be done in the vein of
Neil Diamond.
Well, Neil Diamond is the person who sings it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But we don't want it to be done.
No, because that's what I'm saying. My question, I don't know what you're doing. My question was, if you actually give it Neil Diamond and the lyrics Sweet Caroline,
Yeah,
it's
what will
basically,
happen?
will it replicate literally the same
Mhm.
song
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I was thinking that you were saying taking the song lyrics
and give it to a
then
different band
give
or
it to
something?
somebody
Okay.
else.
No,
Right.
I want to know, does it just literally create the song?
All right, let's find out. Let's find
Right,
out.
you'd think that it would just replicate it.
All right, let me do a quick glance here. Simple. I've done advanced. I'm doing this in real time. So let's roll with this and see what we got here. 90s garbage. Let's go. Just Neil Diamond.
Yeah. Neil Diamond
Yeah.
Neil
or
Diamond.
Eel.
There you go. Neil Diamond. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Singing Sweet Caroline.
Let's see if that'll work. Does it not allow me to do it? I might not add at least 3 tags. Okay, hold on. What should our tags be?
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
You gotta put something in there, so just the artist.
Caroline, right? Yes. And let's see, invalid tag.
I'm wondering if it's not letting you.
Neil Diamond, was that a 70s song? 70s,
Oh,
right?
I don't know.
1970s and pop, right?
Yep.
Okay, pop. Here we go.
1969, actually.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, do 1969.
I will do exactly that.
Perfect.
This is important video game journalism
Yes.
that we're doing. Okay, 1969 is not valid because it says 69. I bet that's why. 1970s. There we go. All right, let's generate this and see what happens in real time and how quickly this happens. This is the Neil Diamond. I literally took the lyrics from Sweet Caroline, copied and pasted them over here.
I hope he says pre-chorus as part of the lyrics.
Pre-chorus.
All right, it is already playable. Let's give this a go here. Vera, do you think this is gonna work?
I don't know. I guess we're about to find out.
Otherwise, we're going to find out what it would have sounded like according to a computer.
Yeah. Nope.
This is going to be weird.
Emo.
Where it began,
Oh my God.
I can't begin to know when,
Still, it sounds like them though.
Uh-huh.
but then I know it's growing strong.
Okay, this is just the slow ballad version here. Let's go to this one up here, see if it's a little more upbeat. Nope.
Was this the commercial for medicine on like CBS?
Where
I'd like
it
to get to the
began,
chorus.
I can't begin to know when,
No.
but then I know it's growing strong.
That's really
It
eerie.
was in the
Yeah.
spring, touching hands,
Touching
reaching
you.
out. Touching me,
This is Sweet Caroline for funerals.
Yes,
touching
right.
you.
It's bizarre.
Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's bizarre.
All right.
Now we know. All right.
Yay.
The AI is coming for your souls. At the end of that, it'll let you know, which is just great. All right. We will move on from that and slowly ponder our lives. We have I cannot see the name on that.
Axelhead 80.
Oh, good. I was hoping Axelhead would come in. Thank you very much. Let's pour one out for Leonard Nimoy. He passed away 11 years ago today.
Damn, that was
Breaking
fast.
news. Leonard Nimoy
Live
is
long
dead.
and prosper.
Thank you so much, Axel. I appreciate for the reminder. And Blabs is going to go cry in the corner momentarily.
It's pretty good, huh?
It's great.
Acting.
Mero says, what a great week. Hype for the Real Game Awards. Do you know when the recording will be made public? Thanks for your reply. Yes, next week. Next week. Thank you very much. Mercenary says, there was an episode of the TV show 24 that had a hacker that can take voice samples of people, and he was hired by a corporation to trick the U.S. to go to war with the Middle East. Reminds me of it. Oh, that's scary. Fucking 24. McLeod says with 5 for the, it says the funniest memes to me have to be Kanye's. There's one called Howdy Honey, all country remix lyrics. They even had a Motown version of the original song. Yeah, I have seen those. It's pretty neat. Yeti says, I can't believe Blab's never heard of Nine Inch Nails.
She
as a
wouldn't
metalhead.
have.
It hurt. 10 for
Sorry.
Nintendo. There we go. Nobody has spoken, says, did a live stream where every dono auto rewound Assassin's Creed ending credits. And chat made me watch
Oh no.
it for 6.5 hours and made $400. Here's your royalty, Craig, since it inspired your post almost a year ago. Let's go. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's excellent. And I'm glad that you were able to monetize that. Let's go. White Wolf for 250 says, Kira from Kingdom Hearts is an official Disney princess. Disney is going to take it. Love those games. Thank you very much, White Wolf. Appreciate your support.
Do we need to add something to the princesses to make that a little interesting at all? Is that
how about we give all Disney princesses an axe?
Ooh, I do like that.
Yeah.
One from Party City. Okay.
Are there any JRPG princesses that can be thrown in the mix? I don't want to make this a thing. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
All right, let's go and move on, and let's talk about the big news here, and that is the update on the Warner Brothers acquisition.
Wow,
with Paramount and WB. Vera, you've seen the news on this. Netflix has officially bowed out.
They have. It's like,
well, have they bowed out, or they're just
not? They have not bowed
they're
out.
still in conversation. They're just saying they're not going to raise. They're not going to meet.
they're not going to raise the bid, right? So it's like it seems that we know what direction it's going to go, and it's going to be Paramount. It's kind of like, would you rather have steaming shit or just a pile of shit? Because either way, both options are bad options, whether it would be Paramount or whether it would be Netflix.
Well, we do have this, according to, this is breaking news at the header of Deadline, says Paramount wins Warner Brothers Discovery, Netflix walks away. So this is apparently just happening, that Netflix has said, we're out.
What?
That's what they're saying right here. This is 20 minutes ago.
That's crazy.
2.5 months after Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav touted the deal to sell Warner Brothers to Netflix on a December 5th town hall. He tried to do the same this morning okay, it sounds good. Yeah, he's doing it about Paramount. So Paramount now owns Warner Brothers Discovery now.
So isn't there, Vera, isn't there some good news? I agree, that's all shit, but a little bit good news in that, right? Didn't Netflix, and Blabs, maybe you can speak on this too, wasn't the idea that Netflix wanted it because it's basically, okay, we'll put it in the theater for 1 week and then we'll put it on Netflix, where at least with Paramount, maybe it'll have chances to have theatrical runs?
Yeah,
for
I
those who
mean,
love theaters.
Yeah, I mean, this basically just boils. So, okay, so the thing is that Netflix for over a year has been testing theatrical releases, like the ending of Stranger Things, for example. They had put it in theaters for the weekend because they wanted to test interest and sort of gauge reaction. So they've been kind of interested in theaters, but we know that they're not so interested in theaters that like that they want to revive the theater business by any stretch of the means. So yeah, if you're a fan of, theaters and actually physically going to the movies, then Paramount is the best option. But
Yeah, there's a big but, of course.
yeah, the another element to this is also video games. Like, what will happen to Warner Brothers Gaming, because they have like the rights to all the Lego video games. It's Warner Brothers who does all those. Of course, you have things like DC. What's going to happen with DC video games and things like the wizarding world. And it's going to be interesting because Netflix was a little interested in games, but Paramount has no interest in games.
This whole thing is it's insane to see the money that is being thrown around here. It's not even real money. It's just total fake money, right? It doesn't even exist. But to see how confident Netflix was just a few months ago.
I actually just put it in the run sheet. If you pull up the last bullet in that section, they had made a promotion of like Stranger Things and Harry Potter on Netflix.
Well, this was not too long ago. This was December 5th.
Well, that's not it.
I know. I'm going to pull it up here in a second, Blabs. Just relax, okay? You can see today, Netflix announced our acquisition of Warner Brothers. Today, together, we'll define the next century of storytelling, create an extraordinary entertainment offering for audiences everywhere. That's
my favorite thing about that post is that it's actually got community noted as well.
Yes, it did. It got community noted if you scroll down, which we are going to right here.
Womp womp.
Right there. And if you go even further, well, the industry's over.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you also have to think about the size of this. I mean, it's the same. Warner Brothers Discovery's its market cap is $70 billion, which is what Microsoft paid for Activision Blizzard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit. That's crazy. The response to this is very interesting. And this is not like we look at this and we go like, wow, like that's a lot of money, and think they're consolidating, and it's big company coming together, big company.
It's a lot, but everything is a lot now. So,
which is why our asking price is $7 for side scrollers.
Let's go.
wow,
All right, Burrito Sam.
that's
Let's
a
go.
high amount of money.
I know. We're working on it. We're adding to our value every day. But if you look at the quote tweets to the Wario64 post on this, he took the post and it went out, and this is what he said yesterday. Netflix declines to raise the offer here. This is how a lot of people got the news, and it includes the screenshot of this. This is Netflix's official response. But I just look at the quote tweets here, and they're all crazy. They have thousands and thousands of likes here. And maybe I'm just totally ignorant to this whole thing, but you see this says the Ellisons now own basically all media. I don't even know who the Ellisons are. Who are the Ellisons?
I don't know.
Any idea?
No.
It says an ultra-Zionist, pro-IDF funding, MAGA pushing family are about to own everything from TikTok to CNN. We are fucked, man. I don't know who that is.
So Larry Ellison, Oracle co-founder, net worth $245 billion, and his son David Ellison are Skydance Media. They also have a stake in TikTok.
They're son of the Oracle founder, Ellison, son of Oracle founder Larry Ellison. Yeah. Like David Ellison has been a Hollywood producer for 2.5 decades now. He formed Skydance with his father in 2006. He financed things like Star Trek, Mission Impossible, Top Gun.
Okay. Was he also in the files? I feel like
I don't know.
I thought I remember hearing something about like some Hollywood producer being in the files or something.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
If you look up Epstein in Larry Ellison, it doesn't show up anything. So I don't guess not.
I'm just laughing at this tweet though. I mean, like, and where was any of that in any of the entertainment they pushed? This MAGA push it. Like, where was that in any of the entertainment? You're okay, dude.
Well, but it's not the only one though. Like you look at this. It's over, bro. Israel, man, coming to theaters in 2028. This says 22,000. We have like, I don't even know. Like, this is all not like these are actual responses. Trump gets elected, forces sale of Paramount, forces sale of TikTok, rigs the sale of Warner Brothers. The buyer is literally Netanyahu's best friend. Like, I don't know about, like, this is all crazy to me to see. Like, all I do, I like to look at quote tweets, and this is the first thing that gets shoved down your face. It's crazy. But you do see this. I saw this. This one actually has 16,000 likes over it. It says, one of the most obnoxious things about the left, and this is in response to this post right here. This says, This is a quote tweet. It says,
The far right.
it's genuinely just completely over. The far right will own all of media space, and it will explicitly and use it for explicitly for their propaganda for the next century.
Isn't Paramount Star Trek?
Yes.
Isn't that the wokest stuff
Yeah.
you've ever like? It's the only reason why you're seeing this is because entertainment is owned by the left, so the left are screaming about something, and they know that MAGA and stuff like that get clicks. This whole thing is a joke because where have you seen any of that in any of their media? Nowhere.
Right, exactly, and
And
that's
name
the
a
thing is
movie that
these
follows a
peop-
Jewish family.
These
There's
people are
none.
just trying to like strike fear into audiences and be like, suddenly your media is going to be corrupted. It has already been that way. These companies, they already do allow certain narratives to be pushed in content, and it's only one narrative. And you know, Paramount also made things like Halo, the Halo show. I mean, they make some of the wokest shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is it kind of mirrors what you guys are saying here. This is the quote tweet of the initial, like, it's over, the right has won. It says, one of the most obnoxious things about the left is their willful blindness to the fact that their ideology has already clearly conquered every institution imaginable. They've already won. They've gotten everything they could possibly want out of media, entertainment, and academia. And yet these people are still miserable. They see the media adopting overtly leftist messaging for decades, affirming every delusional worldview they have, and then go online and bitch and moan about how the, quote, far right is taking over. You have no idea what a far right monopoly or media propaganda looks like. But here's hoping that one day you will.
And here's the thing too, just to show you how much you've won, is that if it's true that this is some far right people who own all this stuff, well, they're adapting to your ideology. So if you want to know how much you won that much.
Yeah, when you're releasing things like Halo and Starfleet Academy, we can clearly see who's getting the content they're asking for, and they're not even watching it. That's the worst part, is these people are being pandered to, but they won't even show up.
I'm amazed by this. This is like another layer of the onion that I do not know. Like this idea of far right people owning the media, which is obviously, as we've talked about, the exact opposite of what we've seen here in the propaganda and, you know, the idea of the worldview of the media adopting all these fringe ideas of pronouns and trans stuff and kid gender weird. Anyways,
yeah.
I got to be honest. If we can get back, if this guy or this company and this family acquires this, and they're like, you know what's great in shows, nuclear families, and you know, a father and a mother and a couple kids and making babies and, you know, living and being responsible and stuff. I think that's being law-abiding citizens. I think that sounds like a great idea. And you know what? They started incorporating that stuff into content or made it, you know, it seems like a pretty good idea to me.
Sure.
Right, because so much content now is just complete and utter, like, disgusting, degenerate, weird propaganda. You know, and like we were talking about just a minute ago, with this content releasing in order for these companies to pander to these groups, the modern audience is so small. That's why these people don't show up. But this ideology is being pushed to program normal people. And so far, obviously, it hasn't worked out very well for them, because they thought by now, like a decade on, people would be loving stuff like Highguards and Dustborns and even things like Starfleet Academy. And that's not the case. But I mean, Paramount's content is very woke. I mean, I don't think that they're just going to magically change and then show, I don't know, normal families and represent the average man. I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, I guess we'll find out if for the next century, the far right will control all media. The next century, because you know, the far left has controlled the media for a pretty good while. So maybe this is the giant turn. And it all started with Elon Musk buying Twitter.
Yep.
There it is. Ranger George says, still insane to me how badly the whole WB Discovery ended up post-merger. Almost like wasting hundreds of $1 millions on trash projects didn't help. Almost. With this, thank you very much. Just dropping money on the table. $7. our European monies. That's very, very nice of you. Varying red. Is that varying red beard? Nice.
Yes.
Thank you. Awesome. We also have this from Game Master Emperor holding the show up on his shoulders today. It says Axes versus the legendary Hammer suit. This is not a showdown now. This is just a slaughter. Just end it.
That's 50 for Nintendo.
That's right. Thank you very much, Game Master, for that. Magnum Norris says the fatigue is real, brother. People need Jesus or something. They need something. Jesus or something, yes. You got to admit, it's funny seeing lefties on places like the Cord Cutters News YouTube channel freak out about the WB Paramount deal over the chance CNN being shut down. The TDS is off the charts. Is that what's happening right now? Are they freaking out over CNN potentially being shut down?
I haven't seen it, but it would not surprise me.
They've certainly been going down that trajectory. That's for shit sure.
Yeah.
CNN's been doing terrible.
Well, I mean, Access Media in general is just doing terrible. So, hey, they get what they deserve.
It's amazing to me that that TV hasn't adapted. Like TV as a whole, when you look at CNN, the idea that they're still doing block programming is, hey, the show starts at 6, it ends at 6:30. The show starts at 7. There's no like show starting at 6:33 or something like that, right? And they don't have open-ending programming.
Yeah.
I do think you're going to start seeing that where you are starting to see that where these big companies are hopping on into the podcast game and they're trying to find people who have quote unquote authentic voices and they're hiring them to make content, and it's going to be a little more open-ended. I think Fox is doing that. I think CNN is certainly going to try to do it because their ratings, you would think they'd be gangbusters because all they do is complain about Trump all day, but they're not doing super hot.
Well, CNN was a big problem in this deal because Netflix didn't want CNN. They didn't want the linear TV assets like CNN because it doesn't align with their like core streaming strategy. So, yeah.
Well, there we are. All right, let's go and move on. We're going to talk about Highguard and Marathon here in just a second. But before we do, friends, I wanted to give you guys a heads up that, yes, we are indeed sponsored today, which means it's a great day here on Side Scrollers, as we want to tell you about our sponsor today, and that is, my friends, Rumble Wallet. Let's go. Listen, we've been talking about Rumble Wallet pretty extensively over the last couple months. If you guys are watching over on Rumble, you can literally scan your screen right now. There's a QR code over Blabs' face, and you can download the Rumble Wallet app. For those of you watching over on YouTube, we'll make sure to put a link down in the description, or you can just go to your app store and download it there, the Rumble Wallet app. Look, the whole idea of this thing is very simple. You can go in. It's about controlling your money, right? You put your money in banks. Guess what? They can say, no, you don't get this. We don't like your ideas. We don't like your thoughts. We've seen this. Like, we thought this was a COVID thing. No. This is very recent. We've seen people have their money frozen for wrong thing. Why would you want that? Now you can go into Rumble Wallet. You can download all sorts of digital currencies, Tether Gold, Bitcoin, and then you can use it to support creators on Rumble itself. And then those creators can then turn around and use there. You can add money. You can convert it. We've seen a lot of tips and a lot of support from folks who are using Rumble Wallet. And that's very, very exciting for us because they have control of their money, which is very, very great. This is why financial independence matters more than ever before. It's great. There's no permission. There's no middleman. There's no cancel button. It's all about you. You protect your future. You protect your family. You protect your money. Ownership. Protect what's yours. Take control today. True ownership, true protection, true financial freedom. Definitely download the Rumble Wallet app now and take a step away from the big banks for good. Thanks so much, Rumble Wallet, for supporting us. If you haven't yet, download it. Check it out. Really appreciate it. All right. Thank you very much, Rumble Wallet. And Blabs is back. Hello. All right. We had this real quick from Ryan's Black Girlfriend. Hey, Ryan's Black Girlfriend says, my pimp Magnum Norse won't let me do the thing with Craig because of respect. Hey. Thanks, Magnum Norse. Appreciate that.
Thanks, dog.
It's a true OG right there. That's good. All right. We will, let's get to the next story here. This is big stuff. Hey, we've talked about Highguard extensively on the show, and it's been an amazing case study to see We had a story the other day about how not everything is Concord. Well, Highguard is Concord. Highguard has definitely been Concord. And they cut their staff. There was the bombshell report that they were being funded by Tencent. Vera, that was nuts.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that clearly they had a lot of money at their disposal. The problem is not even necessarily that they got Tencent money. The problem is that they hid it and that they lied about it, and then they went into interviews saying that they were independent when they weren't. Because there are plenty of games that release now that are funded by major companies. There's plenty of Tencent funded games out there, and people, maybe they're a little bit skeptical, but generally it's not, oh, I'm going to boycott it or refuse to play it, but it's the lie here that hurt them so badly.
Yes. Well, that came out, and then there was a little bit of egg on Jeff Keighley's face after all that, and people are kind of questioning the authenticity of the Game Awards as a whole, and Jeff's involvement, obviously being the ringleader of that, and the Tencent leadership being on the board and the leadership of the Game Awards, and just the convenient nature of Highguard getting that last spot. But Highguard ultimately got rejected in a major way. And now we have news that with its funding being pulled entirely by Tencent, there are less than 20 developers still working on it. Yikes. Which, I got to be honest, that's more than I thought. Because if you recall, we looked at their team, and there was like 111 people who were working on it. So the fact that there's 20 people still working on Highguard right now is, I think, yeah, that's a shit ton.
Yeah, no one's working on their website, right? Because that went down, right?
Yes, everything.
It's back up now, I believe.
Oh, good. Well, that's great to see. 20 people are playing it, and 20 people are working on it. Are there more than 20 people playing it right now? That's the question. Right now, there are 412 people playing this. I said this when it happened, Vera. I have never seen something like Highguard. Never.
Yeah, no. Generally, if we see like 97,000, even if a game is bad, it'll drop to like 50 because people still are willing to like give it a shot. But for it to drop this drastically, this quickly is the largest drop I've ever seen.
Wow.
Well, the constant narrative, and we mentioned the article the other day about, I prefaced it at the start of the segment, the idea that not everything is Concord. Well, the next game outside of Highguard that is being called Concord is Marathon. And Marathon, the server slam is happening right now, Vera. Have you had a chance to test out a little bit of Marathon yet?
I have not, but I was gifted a copy of the game, so I will play it on release. But this weekend is Resident Evil, so I'm not choosing Marathon over that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, people have been out playing this, and they went in. They went back and they retooled everything, or at least they retooled some stuff for Marathon. Here's a little bit of the gameplay, the cinematic trailer that they released with it. And the art style obviously it's
for Phoenix.
It's for it. It's for Phoenix, and that's it.
Yeah, pretty much it.
This is something that's been very controversial. Obviously, they used borrowed art from people. That was a big controversy, and why they kind of went back to the well with this. This to me is just too sterile, I think, for me. And they're trying to use the colors as popping points and stuff, but this doesn't really do a whole lot for me. But people are out and they are playing it on the test servers. Right now, there are 63,000 people currently playing it. Yesterday, 143,000 people, which that's a great start. I mean, and you would think this is supposed to be a killer IP. This is supposed to be a system seller, if you will, a major mover with Marathon.
I want to make a prediction for me. As like the guy that, I play every FPS. I dominate every one.
Yeah, you like innovation.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I actually do think that this one is going to have longer legs than everyone may be thinking. I actually think it's going to come big. It's going to start big, drop off. Then there's going to be a 2.0, release or whatever in 6 months. And I think it's going to start finding some ground. And I think in a year and a half time, it isn't Destiny. It's like half the results of Destiny, but I actually think it's going to be around longer than people are predicting.
I agree because there are a lot of Bungie fans out there, but I don't think I think that it will have a smaller dedicated audience because there are so many Bungie fans, but I don't think it is going to be enough to sustain it long term. And I don't think that this is going to be like the game that's going to save Bungie. I believe that this game is going to make or break Bungie, and if this doesn't do good, it's over for them.
Well, go ahead.
I think this is a game that plays better than it looks. I guess
I've heard it plays abysmally.
Revise that statement and say.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because people are playing this right now, and the response to this, this is from Bread over on X.
Great name.
Yeah, Bread. He said, "Just played an hour of marathon. Feels like a decade of my life has passed." The fact it's $40 is beyond criminal here. So there's that. This person, Spring, says Bungie is going to be shut down. Wow.
Yeah,
I'm holding on my prediction.
I've only heard bad things about the gameplay, and I've watched a little bit. Like I've watched probably 2 matches, and it doesn't seem good.
Well, Tim the Tatman is currently playing it over on Twitch, and he's got about 10,000 people watching him right now. And the good thing about this is that his audience hasn't told him to stop playing it like he did with Highguard. And that's remember that happened right there. Burnt Peanuts also played Marathon, and he told his audience, like, hey, stop it. Stop roasting this game already. And, it's obviously not out yet, but I guess his audience was getting pretty salty about it and told him to shut up. So here, check this out.
This game is garb, hot trash. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at me. I'm hating on the new game right when it released. I'm the coolest. Look, I'm hating on the new game as soon as it releases. I'm part of the cool crowd. Dude, shut up! That happens with every game!
I'm fucking running right now.
Literally, the game you're telling me to go play Arc Raiders, you literally did it to as well! On day one!
It'd be funny if it turned out this is Alex Jones.
Right?
Well, apparently his face was released a few days ago. Yeah. And he just looks like a normal dude.
Yeah, he looks like a normal dude. It sounds like he would be.
Shut up! You literally did the same thing to Ark, and that's what you're telling me to go play!
I like his little set there.
Yeah, it's very nice.
The fuck up!
So, anyways, there you go. He bouncing back at his audience here. There is something to the idea of giving a game a chance. Sure, obviously, and I do agree with you. I think that this is not going to be the killer app that the studio needs, but I think it'll be a double. Right? It's not going to be a home run. It'll be a double. And I think it'll have legs and it'll survive. I don't think it's going to prosper, but it will survive.
Yeah.
I think that's my thoughts on Marathon. Now, do I think the art style helps it? No.
Yeah, I'd say, it's hard to say. There's that group, I love that aesthetic. So I think there's a reason why they made that. That is definitely a popular art style for some. But but it's also the problem with that art style is that it's gonna have people who love it and people who really don't like it, and that's not good.
Yeah, I think it looks like generic slop. I
Right.
hate the art style.
Right.
It looks like they just got lazy as hell and didn't want to put textures on anything, and then they were like, "Well, guess this is good to go."
Right.
There we go. That's very dark for you right there.
Don't fancy
Controller in her hand, bubbling up, grinding through the digital sand. She talks.
Sorry. Okay.
It does make it sound a lot better to go fuck yourself with that music. It does sound. It's actually really nice.
I do think that we need to just have that on loop where it goes very dark, very dark. I love it. Love everything about that. All right. So Marathon coming soon. Server test happening now.
And I think March 3rd, I think it's really, so we're going to find out soon. I think it comes out very soon.
Yes. Blabs, there's a lot of things from our run sheet that are missing. Where did it all go?
No, there's.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's everything from our run sheet?
All I did was the Baltimore seafood thing.
AI songs.
You want
AI
that?
songs.
No, I want the seafood thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll bring it back.
I want the seafood thing. Yes, this is the most important story of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Blabs is the seafood story.
I
Critical.
don't know about that.
All right, and while we pull up the seafood story, Isle of White Privilege came in with $1. Says Blabs, you feeling strong today?
I mean, I did have my bacon, so yes.
You had bacon?
I had bacon for
Good
breakfast.
for you.
Thank you.
Hey, side scrollers, been enjoying the content this week. Can't wait for the arcade matchup, meetup. I will be there. This member message is for Nintendo. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. So once again, today is the final day of our arcade marathon. We're starting us strong with a Blabs versus K battle.
Oh yeah,
at the arcade. Then after that, we're going viewer choice. That's the theme of the day. Is whatever you guys want to see over the close to 300 games. We're gonna make it happen. It's gonna be great.
they have Growl, by the way.
Oh, growl's gonna happen. A Commodore fan says the term you're looking for, Craig, is Turner time, from when Ted Turner would start shows on WTVS at 5 after the hour to get channel surfers switching from a different show, news or sports for channel. That's interesting. Thank you. Good old Ted Turner. Wow. Magnum came in with a $50 super chat. Says, happy Friday, everyone. I know it's off topic, but my probation period from the supervisor position is over. I'm officially a supervisor and I got my goal. To all the normal men, you got a goal, go get it.
Congratulations.
Let's go,
Congrats.
No longer
Magnus.
probie.
Magnus, let's go. Congratulations. Way to go get it, dude. It's not just a catchy phrase. It's important. That's great to see, man. We've seen so many people rise up and go get goals over the last 3 years, and that's very exciting. Thank you very much, Zorak, who came in with some Bitcoin over on using Rumble Wallet. That's $30 worth of Bitcoin right there. And you know what? We appreciate that.
We do.
Thank you so much, Zorak. We have this from Chibi. Says, Vera, wanted to know about Requiem. Are you playing that tonight, you said?
I am not streaming Requiem tonight, but I will be streaming it tomorrow.
Okay.
Very
Are you going to be
excited.
gooning over Leon?
Yeah, I mean, I think Leon looks great, but also I've always thought Leon looked great. I'm not
most women
a
do.
girl that just jumped on the bandwagon.
You're there from the beginning.
Tells it like it is. Zero filters on how she handles the biz. Very dark, very dark. She won't back down from a fight.
Craig really likes that.
I do. I love it. It's that's the best one for me personally.
It is a bop.
Young Stuff came in and says, my theory is that Blabs is Muppet or a
Fraggle?
or a Fraggle.
What's a
Oh.
Fraggle?
Like a
Whoa!
Fraggle Rock.
You don't know
Yeah.
what Fraggle is? All right.
Fine. An AI-powered, fast, and cost-effective deep learning
No,
method?
That's exactly it.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Yes.
Ranger George says it's not going to be a home run, but it's going to be a double. Blab, translate this into British, please.
I don't know. Like, do I just speak in a British accent? It's not going to be a home run, but it's going to be a double.
No.
Good Lord, that was terrible.
That wasn't even British.
I don't know what that was.
Hey, I'm not great.
You sound like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, hello.
Help is on the way, dear.
Wow.
God, like a drunk Miss Doubtfire. Listen, that's like you have a full biscuit. You're not given like if total success is a full biscuit, it's like if somebody was to give you a half a biscuit. How's that there, Ranger George, for your European analogy with your crazy British brain over there? Thank you very much. And hey, Rai, champion of Video Armageddon, has chimed in with a $50 super chat. Says, hey, everyone. Late to say this, but it was awesome seeing you guys in person earlier this week.
Hell yeah.
At the Real Game Awards. Had fun with the Armageddon tournament, as well as my favorite moment being the donut lady struggling with Donkey Kong with us cheering her on. That's right. That's right. Man, great stuff right there. Dimitri and his sister showing up. Dimitri Senior Donut with his sister, and that was awesome. It was very, very cool.
A lot of fun.
Lifted her up. Corona Soul says, I missed the challenge due to work interruptions. Please put this on whatever Vera picks. All right, Vera, Nintendo princesses or Disney princesses?
Nintendo.
All right, let's see.
Wow.
Blabs, let's get a quick update
Still
on
$1.
Disney versus.
This is probably like the worst one.
It's not the biggest blowout.
It's not the biggest, but it's like the worst blowout.
It's the worst without Shamsa.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So for Disney, it's $8.50.
All right.
And Nintendo's $369.99.
Wow.
Get
Whew.
fucked,
So it's pretty
Disney.
bad.
All right, excellent. All right, I want to close this week before we get to today in gaming history, talking about seafood. Because
thank God,
I know, that's what everybody tunes
Felix
in.
loves the seafood.
Everybody tunes in for this. By the way, not too late for Disney princesses to
that is true.
to make a comeback. Somebody wants to be stupid, just throwing it out there. It's not done yet. All right, Vera, this past week we saw a great athletic accomplishment as the United States men won the U.S. gold in hockey.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I did.
Did you watch the game?
I did not because
Ooh.
I'm a girl and
Oh.
don't care. I used to like hockey a lot. I don't really care much anymore.
Well, did you see the response to the U.S. men winning the gold medal? They got a call from President Trump. They got people were like legitimately upset that the U.S. beat Canada because
Maybe Canada just should have been fucking better.
hey, what you say? Get good,
Yeah.
good, scrub. That's right.
Yeah.
And Canada was like super salty about it. Like that
Yes.
one of the players was saying like, well, I think we all saw who the real team, the actual better team was tonight, and they ended up losing. So fuck off, everybody. Their coach was talking about 3-on-3 hockey and whatever, and how it's not real hockey. Well, that's fine. You can have that, but you play the game that's out there. You play by the rules, at least best you can, right? Well, people were really upset about this, and which turns us to a Baltimore seafood institution
Naturally.
named Jimmy's Famous Seafood. And Jimmy's Famous Seafood got a little bit more famous over the past week. Have y'all seen the story?
No.
I have
Oh
not.
man. So the U.S. men's hockey gold sparks viral celebration from Jimmy's Famous Seafood here. And we're going to read this story because there's a full context here. This is a big story for Jimmy's Seafood. And I'll tell you what, Blas, why don't you read through this?
Okay. All right. Baltimore Seafood Institution went viral after the U.S. men's hockey team won Olympic gold for the first time in 46 years. And Jimmy's Famous Seafood is now offering free crab cakes for life
Wow.
to the U.S. men and women's hockey teams. Because context, guys, USA won gold for women's hockey as well. Jimmy's Famous Seafood hosted a watch party Sunday, February 22nd, as patrons cheered on the U.S. men's hockey team during their gold medal win. After the win, Jimmy's commented on an article that Huffington Post wrote about conflicting feelings supporting the U.S. during the Olympics. Jimmy's didn't like the article and responded on X in the Baltimore style. Jimmy's Famous Seafood sales director, Mike Kornblatt, was at the watch party to witness the win.
So what they're not including in this is the Huffington Post article was about it was something to the effect of, if you're not feeling very patriotic right now, you're not alone.
Yeah,
right?
I saw that.
To which Jimmy's Famous Seafood responded with, fuck off. And people were like, hell yes. So let's continue here.
It was loud, it was fun, it was crazy. And then when the final goal happened overtime, I think the place was shaking at some point. Guests had lined up at 7 a.m. to get in for the game, and screams of "Let's go!" and USA, USA, USA
Wow.
sounded throughout the
Sure,
restaurant.
The Cookie Monster came out.
Wow, I feel like I was there.
Thank you. A customer named Jeffrey watched the game at home, but said he had felt the same level of pride watching the team fight for the win. It was a phenomenal game, and at one point, the American men were down 3 players to the Canadian 5, and when they got through that penalty period, I think it was destiny that they were going to win the gold yesterday. As Jimmy's response to the post went viral, the restaurant's social media following went through the roof. Jimmy then announced free crab cakes for life for both the U.S. men's and women's hockey team. It's about supporting America and supporting those who support us. And they, on the grandest stage of the mall, took home the gold. And we feel crab cakes are the gold medal of food, so why not? The sentiment was customer approved. Jeffrey called it a bold Baltimore, a classic United States of America way.
Okay, so they didn't use the foul language, which is very important to the context here.
Oh, did they literally say get fucked?
Yeah, they literally said fuck.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Nice.
amazing.
They literally
Good
said
for
fuck
them.
off on social media.
It's glorious.
It was outstanding. To which the Baltimore Sun actually did a little post about this, and I want to make sure I pull this up as well, because there's a little beef happening between Jimmy's and the Baltimore Sun right now. To which the Baltimore Sun was talking about how this isn't necessarily the Baltimore way of doing things over here. It's not the most Baltimore way of making things happen. To which I know there's more on the run sheet there. I thought there was more in there. If you could pull that up, please.
Just the two that I have.
There was a couple in there, I think. But either way, they posted that about Jimmy's, to which Jimmy's Seafood responded with "fuck off," which was excellent. The proper way of doing that.
Yeah.
So now the Baltimore Sun is going back, and they're trying to this right here. This is the Baltimore Sun article here, and then this is a so
foul language is never helpful.
Yes, here we go.
Ugh.
Reader commentary: our Olympians deserve support, but Jimmy's famous seafood profane way of coming to their defense shouldn't be celebrated. To which, if you scroll down, the first response. Well, yeah, outside of Eat a Dick,
Attaboy.
outside of Eat a Dick is Jimmy's Seafood over here says, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah.
141,000 likes over here. So Jimmy's Seafood sales have to be going through the roof here.
I don't even eat seafood, but I'm gonna go there if I'm ever in the area.
This is what it's all
support
about.
them.
This is what it's all about, man. I love it when brands take off the gloves, if you will, when it comes to this stuff.
I have the tweet of the HuffPost.
Yeah, please. If you put that in the private chat, that'd be great.
You put in the run sheet.
Or run sheet's fine. Let me see that. Here we go. All right. So yeah, this is a. Is this the Matt Walsh? Is this from Matt Walsh right here?
Yeah, it's a screenshot of it.
Okay. This is the original one here. So yes, this is the HuffPost article. If waving the American flag or chanting USA turns you off right now, you're not alone. Go fuck yourself.
No, but they really did a good job on this too, because if you think about it, like so many of the women's hockey team gets ignored, so they can be like, "Oh, you guys don't celebrate the women's hockey team," but then they offer it to them too, saying both teams, because they both won gold. Like honestly, they did a class act of like they covered all the grounds for it. It's very patriotic. Good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where we're at right now. We will be continuously following the seafood saga here. I think that everyone should go support a company like Jimmy's Seafood. And we have this, but this is the video that I was actually wanting to see. By the way, this is a representative of the Baltimore Sun, and he looks exactly like you think he would.
God.
Here it is. In response, well, let's just see what this boyfriend of or husband of a wife with a boyfriend has to say.
Hi, I'm Caleb Townsend with the Baltimore Sun.
He also sounds exactly like you think he'd sound.
God.
And today, Jimmy's Famous Seafood told us to go ourselves. Here's how it happened. Jimmy's loves the Olympics, and they love America. Some people might argue too much, like the Huffington Post. They recently wrote an article about the complex feelings that some Americans have expressing patriotism in a time where people feel it's hard to be patriotic. Jimmy's Famous Seafood responded thoughtfully and tactfully. Just kidding. Then, we at the Baltimore Sun published a letter that a reader wrote to us. The article, entitled "Foul Language is Never Helpful," was published on our website. Surely Jimmy would respond thoughtfully and... Oh, they did it? Oh, they said it again? Well, Jimmy, if you're seeing this, I want to have a thoughtful dialogue, a good conversation, one free from profanity, and hopefully we can get to the bottom of this. Your move, Crab Man.
Your move, gay boy.
Whew, too much soy on my screen.
Look at this. Jimmy's Famous Seafood. All that for a drop of clout.
Damn.
Go cry to your boyfriend. The internet doesn't care. Oh, it's so good. There we go. You can just see the response to this is exactly what you think. Oh my gosh, this is so good. That's so good. Anyways,
nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat a shrimp bowl today in honor of Jimmy's Seafood here and loving America.
That's one of those things, though. I'd love if we're ever on the road, and there are places like this. I would love for us to stop by and like eat from one of those places, or even give them more publicity, if possible.
Yeah, 100%. I think that it's important. Once again, if you have somebody who stands with your morals, you need to support them. Absolutely. You have a brand and a company that is telling that. Think about how stupid this is. They love America. And you got this fucking asshole standing outside the restaurant being like, when some people don't feel it's appropriate to love America, fuck off. Every second of every day, you should love the country that you live in. You may not agree with everything that's happening in your country, but you still should love your country that you live in. Yeah.
You're free to leave if you don't love it here. Bye.
They never do, though. Isn't that interesting? They never do.
Crazy. Yeah. And when they do leave, they get upset and they realize that they probably shouldn't have left. It's crazy. So I saw a video of this lady who went to Canada and she was like, oh, so about that. Yeah. But, do you think that I really loved everything that was happening from 2020 to 2024? No. I did not. I did not like the transing of the kids. I did not appreciate that. So anyways, I still love the country for now. Anyways, all right. Let's go ahead and move on to today in gaming history. But first, we have Ryan's black girlfriend says, Craig owes me over $22,000 in child support, but I'm cool. Well, you tell Shanae that she can go get her own kicks. And by that, I mean go kick some rocks.
Whoa.
That's right. Thank you, Ryan's black ex-girlfriend.
Wow.
Ranger George says, I was rooting for Canada. I have family in Ontario, but they lost fair and square. They even had a 5-on-3 at one point. Just take the L like a man. Right. Retromeister says, I saw Scream 7 last night. It's the closest thing to a true Scream movie we'll ever get. Don't listen to the critics on Rotten Tomatoes. They're just salty that it's not the Scream movie they wanted. I know that James is very interested.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see if he saw it last night.
And Ryan's black girlfriend came back and says, I don't need your money, Craig. I'm a grown-ass woman.
I'm a grown-ass woman.
Peep me on Grindr. All right. Thanks, Ryan's black girlfriend. Soon to be Ryan's ex-black girlfriend, because I know Ryan don't want nothing to do with you.
Kick rocks.
I'll tell you right now. That's right, Shanae. All right. Hey. It's time to finish up the week on a strong note.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, once again, join us this afternoon, 3:00, about 2 hours from now, at rumble.com/sidescrollers. Help us get over that 40,000 mark over there, and help us before you go. Wow. Quick reminder, we are just 23 away from unlocking the Echo the Dolphin challenge. Me playing Echo the Dolphin, the worst game in fucking history. So open up a new tab right now. Join us over on Side Scrollers Plus for free. A free monthly trial. Give it a go. Use promo code FREE. Join us over there. And if we get to 1425, what are you giggling at? Giggling at?
He snorted. That's adorable.
I just imagine the stream opening with just 2 feet kicking a stool over and just Genesis controller just drops as the echo music just keeps playing.
That's pretty close. Anyways, join us over on Side Scrollers Plus. Do it right now while we do Today in Gaming History. Blabs, you ready?
Ready, Freddie.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. Hey, that's a nice orange shirt.
Today in Gaming History with Blabs.
I like orange.
Oh, you sure do. Wow.
I like orange.
I like orange.
All right, everybody. February 27th is... Oh, I can't see it anymore because he covered my screen. Okay. February 27th is Command & Conquer Renegade, releasing back in 2002. We have Super Princess Peach, which works with today's Showdown, released back in 2006. And then this game called Bullet Witch. Which was released back in 2007.
It's good, yeah.
Yeah, Bullet Witch was a good one. Right
when was that? What roughly?
2007.
2006.
Oh, there it is.
It says right there on the screen. That's right.
I just released in 2007.
I'm here. Everything's fine.
That's right. He's alive and everything.
He's a sleepy boy today.
Some other noticeable games, Vera, that Blabs may have missed today.
I listed all the right ones.
Here on February 27th, the year of our Lord, includes the Powerpuff Girls Battle Hymn.
Wow.
Not he, him.
That's a personal favorite of Phoenix.
That is correct.
We did see, by the way, for the Game Boy Color, we saw the Command & Conquer Renegade for PC. Dynasty Warriors 4. Okay. All right. For the PlayStation 2, a lot of Dynasty Warrior fans out there. Star Ocean Till the End of Time. Super Princess Peach. I remember that game coming out, and people were a lot of PMS jokes about that game.
Oh my!
Did you ever play that Super Princess Peach, Vera?
I have played it, yes.
What'd you think?
I know there's a lot of outrage from the mob about the game because of some of the situations she's in, and she uses her emotions to like be more powerful or be weaker, and they really, really hate that.
They did. They hated that a lot.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Also, Star Ocean is great.
Yeah. Star Ocean till the end of time right there. We have the 300 movie tie-in game right there. Bullet Witch. Chili Con Carnage. Oh, that was a fun little PSP game back in 2007. Blab Sims 2 right there. Oh, Killzone 2 released for the PlayStation 3 17 years ago.
My big one.
What happened to the Killzone franchise?
It just got, Guerrilla Games just stopped making it. They've moved on to Horizon and have not done anything with it.
Phantom Breaker 13 years ago. Oh,
whoa.
This must have been some sort of virtual release, I would say, because this is
no, it wasn't 2015.
No, this certainly was not then. Get things right, Game Facts. Let's see. When this also was definitely a virtual release here, some sort of red, blue, yellow, green version thing here. And we got Requiem today.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go, Blabs. Vera, what do you rate Blabs' list today here?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
C+ Blabs. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. Chad, as always, we invite you to rate Blabs and her list today as we finish up the show. Ranger George came in with the 10. Says, to touch on the point Vera made, the far left even hijacked already established franchises from Dragon Age to Predator, even using the Trojan horse techniques haven't worked. And Dragon Age was always left-leaning. So even the average left-leaning folk didn't want the far left nonsense.
Yeah, that's why I'm really worried about something like Knights of the Old Republic being remade, because you can play Revan as male or female, and you know for a fact that they're going to pull some like non-binary bullshit with it, and that already has a very diverse cast, and so things like that, you know, they already, I wouldn't know if I would necessarily say leans left, but it definitely has a diverse cast and some diverse, like, thoughtful ideas in there, but you know that they're going to take it up by like 1,000 notches and it's going to be insane. And, you know, for them, it's always, they have to have the most like extreme examples that they're putting into content, and they need to push it as far as they possibly can.
We have Play Lunar says, how do you skip Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow?
Because of the virtual release.
Yeah. Also skipping.
And I did it anyway.
Wow.
Damn, get fucked. Sorry about that, Play Lunar. Also skipping Star Ocean and the Legend of Zelda Oracle games is criminal.
Oh, well.
Do you think that she...
You do only have 3 slots.
That's right.
Yeah.
Video Gamer 25 for the 250 says, adding to the overkill of Nintendo ladies and Kay winning the showdown this afternoon. I'm hoping to see the Real Game Awards on Plus soon. Come on Side Scrollers Plus, everybody, to highlight retro and indie games with posts over there, among other things. Please pay Echo. Thank you. We'll do our best to get to Echo. Use promo code FREE. Try it out. And Game Master says, Blabs, go out the door. You're dismissed. This is ungradable.
Wow.
You're ungradable.
Ooh, wow. You're going to take that?
Wow. Game
He
Master.
just did.
Just saying, just relax.
Yikes.
Okay, I know that this is intense right here, but and Wiss says, this is literally a journalist going, well, that just happened. That's true. It is. And we have this from Art School Dropout for 10 says, I played Super Princess Peach recently. It's search for the vibe scepter with the power of emotions. Wasn't bad overall, but definitely more for memes. Thank you so much, Art School Dropout. We'll see you here in just about 2 hours when we continue our arcade marathon. Looking forward to that. We are wrapping it up. It is viewer's choice. You have a favorite arcade game? Hey, coming over and check it out. We're going to be doing viewer's choice today. We're having our Blabs versus K showdown. 3 games. It's going to be outstanding. Would you like to know the 3 games that they're playing? Should we tell them?
Yeah.
Phoenix, I know you're going to be excited about this.
I'm very excited.com right now.
They Blabs and K each chose 1 game.
Yeah.
and then we're going to decide it on a third, unless Kay sweeps it. The first game, Fast and Furious Arcade Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's right. We're starting there. We're making our way over to Star Wars Pod.
Ooh. I have my sneakers ready to go.
And if we can get to a third game, Vera, they're going to battle it out on the tabletop Pac-Man versus game.
Going right back.
Ooh, nice.
That's right. That's right. It is viewers' choice today. We'll see you guys in a little bit, about 2 hours from Push Start Play in Louisville, Texas, the greatest arcade in America. I do not say that lightly. I encourage you guys to come out and check it out. Great stuff. Appreciate you guys popping in. Thanks so much for being a part of our lives, allowing us to be a part of yours. Go subscribe to Vera Dark's channels. You can find links to those down below. Vera has some gameplay happening this weekend. She's going to be playing Requiem tomorrow. I encourage you guys to go watch and obviously support her. Phoenix will be watching for sure.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Vera, anything to close out?
Not really. Like you said, main channel, Vera Dark Titan Media, review channel, video game live streams Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, FML Mondays, Vera Virtue Show Wednesdays, and then multiple videos.
She's a busy, busy woman. There it is. And thank you, Play Lunar. There you go. We'll give some loves to those JRPGs. They're great. Have a great weekend. Get outside, touch some grass. We'll see you guys in 2 hours. And remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. See you in 2 hours from the Arcade Marathon. Finish strong Friday. See you later. Bye-bye.
Fatality.